Yo,
What it do?
we're being very casual right now, but welcome to episode 35 of Up In The Loft with...
Whoa. Sorry.
What?
I thought it needed a little bit of
Oh, right, some more excitement.
We should get a soundboard.
Yeah, we should. I mean,
Not like a sound.
invest in us, man. We're going to get a Patreon soon, so go check us out, I'll be honest, man. But yo, you're with your humble co-host. I am Adam Triple X, or X-Face, baby. You know exactly what time it is, bro.
Really? Anyway, you know who it is. It's the meekest of the crew. I am Shway. Go find me. And you're tuning to Up In The Loft.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about last week's episode. Technical difficulties.
But you know, we out here, we're brazy, we're still killing it, you know what I'm saying?
That's how we do. That's how we get down.
But yeah, if you're joining us now, at least you are here to witness the UK breaking. The United Kingdom is a hotbed for Drake and other Drake problems. A man from Toronto has come to invade the UK, and
I feel like he brought a lot of problems with him.
Right.
Like
Like
when
what?
he came, he just brought a few more problems.
Explain.
So obviously our favourite, you know, if you're new to this show, you would know that one of our favourite reoccurring, not famous artists, Jhus.
Yeah.
We don't know a single song of his.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anyone knows a single song of
I
his.
don't.
But yeah, so obviously he's part of the assassination tour. Tory Lanez brought him out.
Right.
And what is it? He performed his songs, and obviously people are like, yeah, this is all good, innit? But we don't know your words.
Wow.
But yeah, so obviously he had to perform his remix of Boo, the one he stole from what's her name? LMA.
Right.
And obviously the character got hyped in it because that's all they know him for.
Right.
So yeah, and obviously like LMA has something to say about it. It was like it's a sad thing to see when the only song you know is the remix, which is true. Like he's known for stealing people's songs.
Right.
Like he steals the Weeknd songs. Like he does bare covers. I think he needs to break away and kind of do his own thing. Like, come on, we don't know a single Jhus song.
Right. That's just his lane. I'm like, not everyone's supposed to blow up and do their own thing. Some people are just meant to do some covers and stuff like that for a while at least.
But the problem is like an artist does all this hard work and he comes in and just does a remix and he's like, yeah, I made it better. But it's like,
Well,
of course.
he's not making like a true bag of it, is he? He's not going out there and like making stacks of everyone else's hard work. It's not like that.
Wait, obviously you can't, innit? Because obviously they took the song Boo off YouTube because
Right.
he tried to make money in it.
Right. Yeah, you can't really like go out there and make a lot of money from that kind of stuff. People do covers all the time. Frank Ocean's like well known for doing covers and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's how he started off, and then
Right.
he's done his own thing. Jhus hasn't, you know.
Well, he has, but you just don't know. But anyway, go back to Drake. What about him? What about him?
Oh,
and
so
Jhus?
obviously he brought Jhus. You know, people are like, oh, the summer is saved. Jhus is back, and I'm like,
Is it?
I don't know about the summer being saved.
Is the summer absolutely safe?
I don't know. Like I thought summer was fine.
Right.
I didn't know it needed saving.
Right.
If I'm being dead.
Yeah, if I'm being dead and serious. Yeah.
serious.
Like, I don't know if it means to save it because this happens every year. For the last like 3 years, people have been talking about other songs need to be saved. And without certain songs or music or whatever, summer is lost. I don't really understand that sentiment. As if there hasn't been music 6 months leading towards summer, and now we're gonna suffer if one artist, i.e. Drake or Jhus, doesn't drop something. As if we're disregarding every other album that's come out before it. Does music become that stale?
Apparently, man. Apparently, that's what people are saying.
Bro, I don't know how much. For me, I mean, music, it's something cool and fun to listen to, don't get me wrong, but like, my whole life isn't dependent on if an artist drops something or not. I'm keeping it real with you.
But Jhus saving summer, that's a strong thing.
Strong stretch. I think Shway and I have come to the agreement that Jhus is an artist that has got like 2 songs.
I say a couple one-liners.
He's got one line. I'm talking about songs complete as a musician, I'm saying.
What, from start to end, you're like, yeah, this is what the summer needed.
No, I'm saying this is a good body of work, as you would say.
Bodywork is still my album when I say it.
Okay, right, okay.
He hasn't
A
got an album.
good song, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's got...
I'm gonna say tops 3, maybe.
Right.
That's me.
And so exclaiming that he's saved the summer is a stretch akin to like.
He said now that he's out of jail, he's hungrier than ever.
That's cool.
You know,
As
that's
is
what
every other artist that's come out of jail, so. I don't think anyone comes out of jail says, you know, I'm gonna take it easy. Everyone comes out of jail being like, oh, I'm gonna take it all. Bro, you've been missing for a while. Like, the game's changed, bro.
Tion Wayne, you heard of Tion Wayne?
I've heard of Tion Wayne.
Yeah, he came out. He had a slow start. Like, he came out of jail, and I thought, like,
The only person that's come out of jail and successfully like ruled has been like Gucci Mane.
yeah.
Who else has actually come out of pen and dominated?
I'm gonna say Gucci Mane's been like
The only one that truly comes to mind.
yeah, because like for me, it sounded like Gucci Mane was in there like writing albums. Like,
Right.
when he came out, I swear he
Yeah,
dropped
like stuff.
he
Yeah.
has stuff to say. Like,
Right.
These are artists that go jail. I'm like, what were you doing all
Yeah,
that time?
exactly. Yeah.
Like, you should've-
Surely you could have done something.
You could have written your bars, man. Like,
Nah, they were
obviously,
like-
Jhus has come out. He's done a Daily Duppy, whatever. But
Right.
it's like, yo, I should have heard a song by now.
Mhm.
Like, Scorcher's come out. He's dropped a song.
Okay.
But it's like, yo, if I was locked
The thing
up,
is, these people have gone into jail and they weren't like that famous to begin with, and they assume that when they leave, their fan base is gonna still. Imagine like it's like a YouTuber that doesn't submit or post anything, whatever, for like 3 years and comes back and thinks, yo, I'm gonna post something and it's gonna bang hard. Not really. Your fans have moved on. We found something else to replace you. It sounds cruel, but like
yeah, someone swerved in your lane.
someone. Yeah, exactly.
Like, you're not in the
You
lane.
left the lane open, bro. You went pen.
That's what I'm saying.
So assuming that Jhus is gonna come out and rule the summer is ridiculous, because artists like Stormzy, people that are still around, are gonna be like, wait a minute, I've been free.
But that's the thing. Like Jhus, there's like better artists like Jhus. Like you
Right,
now
you got Rams. And
you got
stuff.
Rams, you got Mo Stacks, you've got like
All kinds of-
Swarms,
yeah.
all people just popping up, doing
Exactly.
their thing. Like, it's gonna be really hard for you to come back and be like, yeah, I've got this lane again.
Mhm.
Like, I'm gonna rule this lane.
Yeah.
So, you know, more power to him, but I don't know if like the summer needed saving. Like,
Right.
I'll be honest, like
Yeah.
the summer
The summer was
perfect.
fine.
The summer was fine. Like,
Right.
It was like it wasn't drowning.
Yeah.
It wasn't
We're
in the
good.
burden building.
Trust
it was
me.
cool.
We're fine.
But yeah, and so obviously with Drake, another thing came out. So obviously he's bringing all these UK artists, you know, giving them a lot of love. I'll give him
Right.
that. So
But if we talk about Drake, maybe like 30% of the time. I'll let you finish, but I've got something I want to talk about as well. Go on.
yeah. So obviously it's so Drake was caught playing a song, some Lowski song.
Right.
And then Wiley called him out and said,
Yeah.
he's a culture vulture. And
Right.
then he went on radio and was like, yo, like Wiley's an idiot. Like, da, 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 da. And Wiley's like, yo, am I really beefing with Drake?
Right.
I don't know if it's a beef, but like obviously Drake, you know,
One of them is dropping a project soon. That's what I gotta say.
Drake said he's dropping a project. He said he's dropping a project, I think in June, he said.
Right.
You know, Scorpion didn't do that well.
It did.
Well, in terms of numbers, it didn't
It
work.
did, in terms of numbers, yeah. Sonically, it was garbage. but numbers, Drake will always dominate. I don't think he can honestly drop anything that won't polarize the market. I really don't think that's possible.
Fair enough.
But I was gonna say, I just made the remark that, like, you know, we talk about Drake like 30% of the time.
Yeah.
Do you think he's made up like 30% of like the music industry? Do you think he's dominated this much?
I think what it is because he's not a culture vulture. I think because he's actually a vulture. Like,
Go
he
on.
just jumps to anything that's hot.
Isn't that a culture vulture?
I guess, yeah, he's a culture
Right,
vulture.
yeah.
He's a culture vulture.
Yeah.
So anything that's hot, he jumps on it. So like, what is it? When Amigos first came out, he was on the first. Like,
Yeah.
He was on the song. When what is it? Block Boy JB. He was on the song.
Yeah.
Like, he jumps on these young artists. He jumped on Dave's song.
Yeah.
And I still haven't heard a song, you know, Dave's song featuring Drake. He jumps on theirs, but he never puts them on his project.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
obviously, he put people on More Life. He put Skepta and Gigs.
Yeah.
But that was about it. You don't really.
And even though they're already big artists, you don't
Yeah.
really need to.
You don't really
Come
pay homage, as he says.
Yeah. That is interesting though. I didn't realize. I didn't think like that. But he never puts people back onto his stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a culture vulture. And it probably hurts him because it's actually true.
Right.
And he's known for stealing.
I don't think he consciously does it. I'm sure it's just his team.
Bro, time out. He stole the whole of Take Care from The Weeknd.
Okay, look. Here's what I'm saying to you. Yeah, I don't think in his mind he's like, I'm gonna do this to get this.
I think so. Remember what he stole from Quentin Miller? He stole like a whole couple tracks from Quentin Miller.
Exactly.
He's probably stealing from Party Next Door's pen. Just like Party's like, yeah, I got this new song. He's like, yo, give me that. This is OVO, baby.
Well,
This is OVO. It's not Party Next Door. It's OVO.
It is okay. Look.
October's very old.
Okay, look. I'm gonna come to Drake's defense here. Yeah.
Here we go.
What?
All right, whatever. Carry on.
All right. Well, I truly think Drake's the kind of guy. Well, I don't even know him, to be honest. I'm saying the type of guy. I don't know the guy, but like, I don't think anyone actually consciously wakes up in the morning and says, "I'ma jack this." I think it is just his team, and it comes across that way. I think think of it this way, yeah. If something's doing very well, you're not just gonna sit there and be like, "Hey, well done, go get your stripes." People have been doing this for years.
All right, I'm gonna say one word.
Go
That's
on.
made out of three. I love McConaughey. What's
Yeah.
your defense for that?
What about him?
So obviously he had that one song,
Right.
Tuesday.
Right,
What did Drake do? He saw the bag,
right,
jumped on the remix,
right,
got the bag,
right,
dropped him off his label.
right.
Explain that one to me then. Where's your defense for that?
I think maybe it was like, an internal disagreement.
Internal disagreement.
Yeah.
Is
I
it?
wasn't there.
You went there. What I'm saying is, I feel that Drake sees what's
I
hot.
agree with you. I'm just trying to.
Are you playing devil's advocate?
Yeah, I'm playing devil's. I don't know. I wasn't there.
Fair enough.
And plus, it makes better, podcasts if both of us disagree on something.
Fair
To both
enough.
agree is boring.
That's true. But I'm gonna just say, I feel like Drake just sees what's hot. He
Right.
sees what's popping.
See, on Wiley's side in this argument.
Definitely.
Right. But where's this beef? Where's it gone? Just the radio. People just being like, oh, Drake.
Drake,
your voice,
obviously,
Drake
Drake said like on the radio, like, rah, like he's a pleb, whatever, to Wiley. Like, I'm not Coach Vulture, man, just showing love. And
Yeah.
then Wiley was like, just posted a video on Instagram, like, oh, I don't know any of your crew, and I love that. So I don't know where it's gonna go.
Wait. I don't know whose crew. What's going on?
Wiley says he doesn't know anyone Drake's crew, and he loves that.
What do you mean he doesn't know anyone Drake's
I guess
Drake's
'cause
friends?
Yeah, he doesn't know any of Drake's management or his friends.
Right.
So I don't know what that means.
What's that got to do with anything?
I don't know. Like, it felt like maybe Wiley's just like, because I don't know anyone. Like, I can
Wiley
hurt.
beefs with everyone though, bro. That's why I just can't really pay attention. He beef with Ed Sheeran, bro.
Ed. I
Yes.
like Ed.
Yes.
Alright, let's move on.
Come on, man. Like, okay, look. Speaking of things that I hate, right?
Yeah.
Kodak was in the news a week ago. We were supposed to speak on this last week. Unfortunately, we didn't get the time. But our favorite nappy-headed fool, Kodak, was in the news again.
For disrespect
It's
to
in Nipsey Hussle, R.I.P.
Mhm.
And you got time. And Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace, is marvelous. I suppose she's a widow now. It's kind of dark, but yeah, he went out and was like, "Yo, like, you can't do this, you can't do that." Like, what was I talking about? Sorry, I've lost my train of thought. But basically, Kodak was just trying to move to Lauren London. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't really like
Yeah, he disrespected Lauren London.
yeah. And T.I. stepped in and was like, "Hey, you can't do that. Kodak's cancelled." I have my views. I want Trey to start. Go.
I think this is the first time I've seen cancellation so quick.
So boring. Oh, quick. What do you mean?
Like, this is like the first time where, like, I think like, because it's the cancel culture, I feel like everyone's now like, oh, we're gonna cancel him in real time.
Right.
Yeah,
People been cancelled in real time.
I don't know.
Bill
like-
Cosby's been cancelled in real time. What's up?
Yeah, but it was pulled out from his past. It wasn't like at the time it was done. It was like pulled up from his past, sort of thing.
Okay.
So like a lot of this cancel culture has been based on what people have said in the past,
Right.
What they've done in the past, and like at the time when it happened, we were okay about it, and then now it's like,
Well, no, we didn't know.
I guess so. Yeah, we didn't.
I wasn't aware of Bill Cosby or Jimmy Savile or anything like that. It just came up.
Yeah, true. Alright, but for Kodak, yeah, he's cancelled. Like,
Right.
But for me, I wasn't a fan of Kodak at the beginning,
Right.
because I didn't like his music. So
Okay.
when I listened to it, I was just like, yeah, I don't like this music. So I've never checked Kodak on his character.
Right.
So for me, it's like, because I don't listen to you musically, I'm not gonna check for you characterly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna like dismiss it, or I won't even see it.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, the only reason why I've seen this is because it's about Nipsey Hussle and Lauren London, and obviously, man's a fan of the marathon. The marathon continues.
You got 15 minutes left.
No, I was looking at the camera.
Right.
The marathon continues.
Okay. I'm gonna say what I need to say about this whole thing. Yeah. I mean, just not.
Nah, I'm good.
All right, look. I saw a bunch of people come to Lauren London's like rescue and was like, "Hey, go that! You can't say that. We don't respect Nipsey and respect Lauren London."
Mm-hmm.
There are a myriad of reasons why we should have cancelled Kodak already, and it shouldn't. Obviously, he said something bad about Lauren London. That's fair enough, right?
Yeah.
However, he did say all kinds of stuff about dark-skinned women. He said stuff that's homophobic. He said all kinds of stuff that's been out of pocket, right? And only now that he's disrespected someone that other rappers can respect, i.e. Nipsey Hussle, that people actually taking action and being like, oh, yeah, out of pocket. I feel like without that element of Nipsey Hussle, nothing would have actually happened. Even if there was definitive proof these are rapists and all this kind of stuff. Because there's other rappers that are rapists, like, it's happened. A$AP Bari is still part of the A$AP mob. People forget about that.
Is he?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he's back. Vlone is still selling. What's up?
But Nike
What?
cancelled.
Nike cancelled. Vlone's still going strong. People forgot. I don't know why. There's a video. Irregardless, like, you know, I'm just saying, it doesn't feel like this Kodak stuff actually makes sense in my eyes, because I've seen enough evidence for Kodak being a terrible human being before Lauren London.
But what you're saying is, like, you cancelled Kodak before the music, so you cancelled him based on character. So you didn't check for him sonically, whereas I heard him through, I think, the Freshman. I was like, yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
this ain't for me.
I listened to, yeah, exactly. The Freshman thing was like the first inception I had with him, and then I was like, you're not very good. And then people, like, stuff started coming up about him, and I was like, oh, this guy's kind of sticky still. But I was still trying to give the music a chance, because I'm trying to be open to all kinds of music and stuff like that. But as the allegations started mounting up and stuff, I was like, bro, you are a freak. Like, with the stuff they said about, like, dark-skinned women, and I just looked at his skin, and then what he was saying, I was like, bro,
you're out of pocket.
Like, what are you even talking about? Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's not even out of pocket. Like, you're not making a word of sense right now, and you're laughing like people are on your side. You're laughing like, all right, cool. And they said this stuff about Young and May, and I was like, bro, chill out.
You can't do that about Young and May, man.
And he recently said that T.I. was actually trying to smash Lauren London first, that he called dibs or something like that. But he doubles down on his douchebaggery, you know what I mean? Like, he said this stuff about Lauren London, right? People have attacked him and said, you're wrong. And he's like, man, T.I., stop doing this, man. You know you want to just smash her first. Bro, how disgusting are you? You know what I mean? Like, and we're only cancelling him now? After he said stuff about Lauren London? Bro, give me a break, man. Like, I hate so much. You have no idea how much I hate Kodak. Oh,
I know. I don't think everyone knows.
Yeah, okay, look. For those out there, I don't care if you bump Kodak, right, and you like us, whatever. The two, they can't run the same way.
They can't
you can't
intersect.
like Up In The Loft and Adam Triple X. It doesn't work. I swear it does not work.
Are you just making an X just for
gang?
You're not Exhibit. You can't do it. I think he owns that.
Be quiet. But look, it can't run. I hate Kodak so much. Him and the In Corner, I have a deep loathing hatred for, and it's undying, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, there's some other stuff that's going on, but it's all kind of like little drips and drabs here and there. This week's been a bit quiet, to be honest. But if you want to get into a discussion,
well, speaking of XXL Freshman,
right?
How you feel about the XXL Freshman?
As in the list that's been presented for 2019, or just in general?
Yeah.
I'd say it's redundant.
What do you mean it's redundant?
I'd say the redundancy comes from the fact that everyone can just go online and just find the artists that they love already without the need for XXL. I feel like XXL was useful when
the internet wasn't as powerful.
Yeah, when the internet wasn't as powerful. Where social media, we're finding every other rapper that we do like or we don't like at the drop of a hat without even trying. You get me? So we already know who like Blueface is before you need to mention it on XXL. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like last year it had like 2018. Did I have XXL on it? What was 2018 one?
Alright, I got the covers in front of me.
Just get last year's one up. I just want to make a point of this.
You want last year's one?
Yes, 2018.
Alright, so last year's one, sorry, I'm on 2015.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Alright, so last year, had XXX. It had K Camp, PBM Rock.
Yeah.
It had Ugly God, Playboy Carti, Made in Thailand, Anime, Cap Jhus.
Anime. It's Amine.
Amine.
Yeah.
Amine?
It's Amine.
Did I say anime?
Yeah.
Okay, Amine. And Kamaya. Yeah.
Alright, look. Every single person on the list I knew before the...
Oh, A Booger with the hoodie as well.
Yeah, I knew him. Saw from Worldstar. Playboy was already a superstar by that point. Like, Magnolia was already out at that point.
Yeah,
And XXL was already come out with...
Came out of Pen.
Yeah, came out of Pen and was already had him beef with Drake, and he was on XXL Freshman. All these kind of people. Amine was in the process of making his amazing album. Like, people were doing their thing, you know what I mean? Men Sight already had Uber Everywhere out, so it's kind of ridiculous.
He was actually he wanted to be on the Freshman cover the year before.
Right. I'm sure they were like, oh, you haven't got enough clout, which is a funny thing because years ago, it wasn't about how much clout you had. It was literally about how much talent. Yeah, you're unknown. So the XXL Freshman thing came out, everyone was waiting for the cypher so we could hear everyone that we don't know rap. You see what I'm saying? We were like, because I remember when Chance the Rapper came out, I actually didn't know about Chance the Rapper until I saw him on the Freshman list.
I heard about him because he was on Shway in the morning. And
right.
He had a freestyle in there, and it was all right.
Yeah, why are you called Shway if there's already there's a Sway in you?
I'm Shway.
You're Shway, he's Sway.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Whatever.
It's just two radio personalities. That's what I'm saying. Irregardless,
it don't matter.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
It really
It don't. I'm sorry.
Remember we had Sway in the UK, the rapper.
That's true. And there's two Russes actually.
There are two Russes.
Yeah. Anyway,
there's a lot of Waynes everywhere.
Yeah.
We could do this endlessly.
Yeah, we could do this forever.
Yeah.
There's only one XXX though.
But there's a XXX Tentacion.
He's dead.
He's still around. There's how many ASAPs?
They're a mob though.
Doesn't matter. The
one that isn't part of the mob is ASAP Rock.
Pro Era don't have Pro in front of every of their name.
Yeah, I know, but that's just them. Neither does Wu-Tang Clan. They don't have Wu in front of all their names.
I'm just saying.
Why are we doing this? Look,
I don't know. You started it and I'm petty and I finished it.
Speaking of finishing things, did you know that we're gonna go back to the XXL Freshman. I just wanted to just say this. Kim Kardashian, she plans to be a lawyer.
Good for her.
In 2022.
Just like her dad.
Yeah. Thoughts?
I don't know what lawyer she's going to be.
Yeah.
But it's going to be very hard for her representing anyone.
Being a lawyer isn't a family business. That's
this is like Shaquille O'Neal when he was like, I'm gonna be a cop. And it was like, yo, Shaq, what you doing?
He just wants to give back to his community, that's all.
Yeah, he did it for about a year, I think.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Shaquille's so deep in his bag, he can literally do anything. He's got a doctorate, like he's fine.
The reasoning behind her being a lawyer is it's not that good. It's like, because obviously she got one person out of Penn, that girl that was like prosecuting.
Using her influence.
Yeah. But it's just like you could just use your influence and just get people out. Like if you're sat close to the president, just get people out. You don't have to be a lawyer. Because personally, I don't think like, if I'm being honest, like I've seen like people study law at uni.
Yeah.
It's not an easy thing.
Yeah, it's really not. I've seen people study law and it is a very demanding subject.
Yeah, they have to put it in their
Not to say that
Instagram
she's
bio.
incompetent.
No, I'm not
It's to say that there's no point. Like, I don't know what. Where's this going? I
think like obviously this in my head, like she has to change the Instagram bio to say I study law now.
Yeah, law. Yeah.
And then she has to like do a lot of essays. But are they just going to be like, oh, Kim, you don't need to do the essays?
Because you're Kim.
Yeah. And you're a millionaire. Or she's going to be one of those scandalous people and pay someone off to do her exam. Like, I'll be honest with you. If Kim Kardashian passed the exam,
like passed the bar,
I'd be shocked. Like,
okay, why would you be shocked?
I don't think, like, I don't know what I'm gonna say she's older than 30.
Yeah.
Like, it's very hard learning new stuff at an older age. Like, think about like having to learn a new skill even now. Like, majority of the time you kind of quantify the skill, thinking, is this even worth it? Do I need this new skill? Like, as a child, you want to pick up new skills because you're always learning. But the older you get, you're like, I've got all the skills I need. Do I really need this?
Right.
And I just feel like, is she gonna be stuck in her mansion, with her kids, crunch time, midterms coming?
Yeah, and being like, oh man,
I need to pass.
I need to get past this Kanye.
Because the worst thing, she said she's gonna pass it in 3 years.
Yeah. Which means that she'd have to study law full time in 3 years.
Full time.
Absolutely full time. You cannot pass the bar without doing it full time for 3 years. If she did 8 years, then I'll be like, you can do it part time. She little bits and bobs while she's doing her modeling career and stuff like that. But doing it full time, baby, it's not gonna work out.
Like, I just don't see the point. Like, what is she trying to accomplish? It's not a family business. Like, lawyers, doctors, these aren't like family business where you could just pick it up. Like, it's hard.
I know.
And it's so demanding. Like, imagine Kim Kardashian, paralegal. It's like, Lord. You know what? More power to her. If she does it, more power to her. She can say to her child, I was a lawyer. That's how I was famous.
That's why you're famous.
Have you seen that? Have you seen the video?
No.
There's a video of her. Her daughter asks you, oh, mummy, why are you famous?
That's staged.
No.
Why would a child doesn't even know what famous is?
No, it was like, why are they taking photos of us? And she goes, right. Oh, because we're famous. And she goes, why are you famous?
Yeah. And why did she say she was famous?
Because she says, because mummy and daddy are celebrities, something like that. Something vague.
Vague, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what you tell a kid. You're not gonna be like, oh, your dad's like a well-renowned musician and I'm a model that goes around the world and stuff like that. However, we were originally like documented doing this and that. Your dad was actually like some weird producer dude that was lurking around the studio and actually worked for Jay-Z and other people and wrote all kinds of songs. And I took a video with people like Paris Hilton and done a sex tape with Ray J, and that's why we hooked up. But we actually hooked up later on in 2011. And then you ain't got time for that. Just say we're celebrities.
Okay.
You know what I mean? She's gonna get that kind of education when she goes to public school. If she does go to public school, she's gonna get that education. She's not. She's gonna be homeschooled.
Homeschooled.
But it's ridiculous to think that like you're not gonna grow up and be like, oh, fair enough.
Anyway, let's put it back. We're back to the freshman cover, and yeah, so we both agree, which is kind of weird, that it's not necessary anymore. The worst thing is, like, have you heard of the new names that are coming out?
No.
So let me give you some. So Blueface apparently might be on the next one. Bad Baby.
Sure.
Benny the Butcher.
I don't know who Benny the Butcher is, I'll be honest.
Bad Hunter Izzy.
Okay. Do these names, do you see longevity in these names? Or like, I feel like this is just like a joke at this point, or some weird like industry like plug. You have you seen the thread of like these industry plants and stuff like that? Have you seen this thread?
Nah.
You know what industry plants are?
Nah.
Industry plants are basically people that have like been making music for a little bit and then they get signed, but the label like keeps them under wraps and they make up this ideology of them being like grassroots or whatever, and them suddenly coming up, but then releasing songs with very famous people from the jump. And like, how did they get that kind of start? It's because their dad or whoever knows someone in the company, whatever, and just the dad was like, sign them. You see what I'm saying? And so they're literally planted into the industry. That's why they're called industry plants.
Oh, okay.
For example, I haven't noticed, but actually when you actually like research it, Travis Scott is an industry plant.
Yeah, I know. You said his dad was a rock star or something.
His dad was a famous rock star, but the way that he got his start, like Rodeo had all kinds of people on it and he was already signed. Like the way his story goes is very strange that he was like wherever he was, like Texas or wherever, and then he moved to LA with his friend, and as soon as he got off the plane, T.I. started calling him, was like, hey, make a song with Kanye, which is ridiculous. That never happens in any industry ever. But yeah, there's been a weird thread of industry plants. But I do think these names sound very weird. It sounds like some old white dude that made up these names and was like, yeah.
Flip De Niro.
Yeah, that just sounds ridiculous.
I see Narco.
Yeah, that just sounds like a name generator.
Jordan Hollywood.
Okay.
Insomniac Lambs with a $sign at the end.
You're joking.
I'm not even joking.
Insomniac Labs with a $sign.
The Lambs has a $sign.
Oh, Insomniac Lambs.
Yeah, the S Lambs. I'm assuming.
Is it a group?
No, it's one person.
That's weird.
Lil Got It.
Cool.
Lil Keed.
Yeah.
Lil Mosey.
Yeah.
Lil TJ. Lil West. Lil what?
Okay. Wait. Are you joking right now? Is this real?
This is real. This is basically.
No. Are you actually like? There's that many Lils so far.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the end. Lil Wop.
Okay.
Low So Louded.
Cool.
Mac Ox. These are people you have to vote for the 10th pick.
Yeah. I think I know Matt Ox. Swear.
Oh, Jay-Z.
Okay.
Polo G.
Why are you saying with this weird voice?
I don't
What's
know,
up?
you know. I feel like I'm just like, is there really longevity? Like, when you hear a name, you should hear longevity.
Yeah, you should hear like that's a person I can get behind.
Like, alright, I'm gonna go back. Like, I'm gonna go back to the first Freshman.
You say that, but there's all kinds of weird names that came up and they're still doing like decently well. Like Ludacris, that's a ridiculous name.
But he wasn't on no Freshman cover. Like, if you're thinking about, alright, Freshman cover, 2008, the first one that came out.
Right.
Saigon, Plies, Rich Boy,
Right.
Gorilla Zoe, Joel Ortiz, Lupe Fiasco, Lil Boozy, Crooked Eye, Papoose, Young Dro.
Right.
That's
You're saying like these names are normal, like
I'm not saying they're normal, but like, I don't know. It seems back then, like, it was like people on the cover, like at least 70% of them were gonna have a good career. Like the next one, like you got Wale, B.O.B., Asheroth, Charles Hamilton. Oh wow, Corey Guns was on this. Wow. Ace Hood, Currency, Kid Cudi, Wale.
Why are you saying Wale so triumphantly for?
Wale.
Shut up, man. Wale's garbage.
But yo, 2010 though, 2010.
Yeah.
You have J. Cole, Nipsey Hussle.
No, you said it right the first time. J-Hole, yeah, what about
J. Cole.
J-Hole.
Pill, Nipsey Hussle, Freddie Gibbs, Big Sean, Wiz Khalifa, J-Rock, For Sure, Donis, and OJ the Juice Man. Okay, that one was weird.
Yeah.
But he was signed to Gucci Mane, so.
His name is OJ the Juice Man.
Yeah.
That's a ridiculous name.
OJ the Juice.
We can't judge these kids. You know, they are kids at the end of the day. They are younger than both of us. You have to admit that much. I'm sure they come up and they're like, oh man, like adding a lil.
2011 wasn't that bad either. You had Kendrick Lamar, you had Meat Mill, YG, Mac, Big Crit, Sci-Hi the Prince. Oh, you had Lil Twist, Yellow Wolf, Fred the Godson, Lil B, Diggy Simmons. That was this magazine was the day I found out about Kendrick Lamar. Like, I'll be honest. Like, I saw his cipher and I was like, yo, like,
This could work.
This is it. And then I rated Biggie, Big Crit. I was like, yo.
I think I heard about him. I think someone, I don't know who, showed me section. I think it might have been you. You showed me Section 80.
Yeah, I did.
And then I heard Rigor Mortis, and I was like, yeah, you can do it. I was very proud. Like, yeah, this is gonna work out still. But yeah, we're talking about this for a while now. But like, what are your thoughts on XXL? What do you think? Is it necessary?
Cut it, drop it. It's not needed. Get rid of it.
I was talking about the show.
Yeah,
like, what?
I'm talking about XL.
Oh yeah, I was talking about Up In The Loft. You're like, cut it. I was looking at the camera. Like, what's up?
We good.
Okay.
No, but yeah, XL, man. I think it's done unless they're gonna restart it from how it was.
Right.
Like, if they actually find up and coming artists and like actually give them a platform instead of like clout chasing. Sorry, clout chasing. I don't know what's going on with my C's, so I'm not pronouncing them. But yeah, if they stop doing that, it actually gives more light to the artists because it's like, oh, you're actually giving us something new. Nowadays, all they're doing is seeing what's hot and then putting it on their front cover just for sales.
Maybe written media is redundant. Maybe not as XXL. I think written media involving hip hop is just stupid. The only space for this kind of stuff is in podcasts, shows, and stuff like that. Magazines are way too slow
to pick
this up. Like, social media is already popping. That's why we do things on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
And the stuff we talk about is already redundant by the time we talk about it.
Yeah. But I will say, like, I just feel like they just need to go about it a different way in terms of the artists that they choose. Like, even though, like, these names are weird, like,
Right.
the ones I read out for the 10th pick,
Yeah.
they have the opportunity to give these artists a platform instead of picking the artist that already's got a banger in the charts, is already Billboard charted, and is actually doing numbers already and doesn't actually need that phone call.
Well, I don't think we should, like, pay attention to, like, you know, XXL and see it as this, like, failing industry. I do think it is just, as I said, it's just a problem with just the media in general. But I think it's a good place to, like, finish off. Would you say?
Yep. Let's wrap it up here.
What are you listening to?
I was listening to Nipsey. Now
Right.
I'm just listening
As the
to...
morning finished.
The morning's finished, but
Okay.
you know, he'll still forever be in my...
Yeah, I hear you.
But I'm listening to Boogie, back to Boogie.
Yeah.
And I'm going to listen to Anderson .Paak's Ventura, which came out really quick.
Yeah, really quickly.
Like, he just won a Grammy and was like, yep, let me give the people...
Again, I do think it is his leftovers from Oxnard.
We'll find it out. Apparently, people have said it just fills in the gaps that Oxnard left behind.
What do you mean gaps? Like,
I don't know. Look, I just read a critic.
this isn't like, I don't know, this isn't Good Kid, Mad City. It's not as if there's like a cohesive story to Oxnard. They're like, it's a bunch of songs. Regardless, like.
Yeah, but such is life. That's what I'm going to do. What are you listening to?
I'm listening to Future.
Future?
Yeah,
That's
Future
not-
and Tame Impala.
That is not like you.
Well, trying to diversify my my listening experience. You know, I'm on the podcast, so you've got to shake things up a little bit.
Do your thing.
But yeah, I've been listening to Future, little smidge of Dave East in there. I think you'd be proud to know.
I am very proud about that.
Thank you. And yes, and Tame Impala, because they're dropping their album soon, and I wanna get a brush with them.
Fair enough.
But yeah, that is Up in the Loft. Thank you for joining us again. I'm XXX.
I'm Shui. Go find me.
And this has been Up in the Loft, episode 35.
Sweet.
Peace.
Peace.